Stories are more powerful than statistics. Why? Before that, let me compare two tragedies event. Why does the Titanic story captivate us, while the MV Dona disaster is largely forgotten? Both tragedies had significant loss of life, but the difference is all about storytelling. The Titanic's tale of romance, heroism, and loss was brought to life by Hollywood, making it unforgettable, while raw statistics about the Dona Paz's victims are just indifferent. In a data-driven world, raw numbers can easily overwhelm or bore your audience. But by transforming data into engaging narratives, you can captivate attention and drive your message smoothly. As Warren Buffett says, mastering storytelling can boost your professional value up to 50%. In this video, I'll show you why stories often feel more trustworthy than raw data. We'll dive into 3 parts. First, the challenges of data alone, why numbers can mislead and fail to persuade. Second, the storytelling strategies used in Hollywood that you can apply to make your data presentations more compelling. Finally, humanizing the data, how to make your data resonate with a wider audience. Stick around till the end of the video for powerful data communication tips from top business leaders from Apple and Amazon. Data is incredibly valuable, but it can also be overwhelming. Imagine a sales report filled with rows of numbers and bar charts illustrating quarterly performance. Without context like past sales performance, these figures might seem like a jumble of digits to your audience. For example, a chart showing a 15% drop in sales might draw attention to the decline, but without understanding the reasons behind it, the data can seem incomplete and confusing, leading to inability to take actions like what the business can do to avoid further sales decline. To truly add value when presenting data, you need to delve into the reasons behind the numbers. Simply reporting figures doesn't provide the full picture. Instead, you should interpret the data to uncover meaningful insights. For instance, with the 15% sales drop, investigate whether it occurred suddenly or gradually. Consider potential causes such as a specific product launch, internal process changes, or market conditions. By explaining these connections with logical reasoning, you can offer actionable recommendations and address the issue effectively, just like mining for gold. Let's use the classic 3-act story structure, often seen in Hollywood movies like Star Wars: A New Hope, to frame our approach to solving business problems. This structure consists of setting up the problem, facing obstacles, and finding solutions. In Star Wars: A New Hope movie, we meet Luke Skywalker, a young farm boy who dreams of adventure. His life changes dramatically when he discovers a hidden message from Princess Leia, leading to the destruction of his home by the Empire. This act sets the stage for the epic conflict to come. In a business context, first, the setup involves presenting key metrics or KPIs relevant to your business. As an example, over the past year, our company has seen a steady growth in revenue, reaching $5 million. However, recent customer satisfaction surveys reveal a decline from 85% to 70%. This sets the stage for understanding why the sales are declining. Second, identify the central issue that needs addressing. This can involve trends that are concerning or the unexpected data that prompts further investigation. As an example, despite initial growth, our sales have declined by 20% in the last quarter, and several possible causes can relate to customer engagement and product offering. In Act 2, Luke faces escalating challenges from battling Imperial forces to confronting the menacing Darth Vader. This act deepens the conflict and builds tension, as Luke develops strategies to overcome his obstacles and rescue Princess Leia. Similarly, in business, Act 2 requires deep-dive data analysis using visualization tools to understand trends, patterns, and correlation. As an example, customer feedback analysis shows that complaints regarding product quality and delivery times have increased significantly. Our competitor has launched a similar product with better reviews, which has affected our market share. It is also important to analyze different possible solutions. As an example, to tackle these issues, we can consider enhancing our product quality and investing in improved logistics. The climax of Star Wars: A New Hope occurs when Luke confronts Darth Vader and destroys the Death Star, restoring peace to the galaxy. The Rebel Alliance is celebrated, and the story ends on a high note. In solving business problems, Act 3 is where you present your findings and recommendations, including steps and timeline. For example, To address the 20% sales decline, I recommend enhancing the flagship product, launching a targeted marketing campaign, and overhauling our inventory management, which should restore sales and improve customer satisfaction within the next quarter. Through this approach, we are aiming to achieve 10% increase in customer satisfaction. This is the climax where your analysis leads to actionable insights. Demonstrate your data-driven conclusion will lead to positive change. Persuade your audience to take specific actions based on your recommendations, ensuring a clear path forward and resolution to the issues identified. By employing the 3-act structure from Star Wars, a data scientist can craft a powerful and persuasive communication framework. Think of yourself as a movie director, skillfully orchestrating the narrative to engage and motivate your audience through a compelling data story. One effective way to make data storytelling more compelling is to humanize data by using metaphors. This technique simplifies complex or abstract ideas, making them more accessible to a general audience by linking them to familiar concepts. For example, consider the black hole, a hot topic in astronomical research. Scientists describe it as the remnant of a massive star with a gravitational field so strong that not even light can escape. At its core lies a singularity, a point of infinite density where the laws of physics break down. This description might be challenging for many to grasp. Instead, you can use metaphors to make the concept more relatable. For instance, describe a black hole as a giant vacuum cleaner in space. This comparison leverages a common household object that everyone understands, helping the idea stick in the audience's mind more effectively. Similarly, when presenting measurement results, consider the scale of the numbers. Scientists report that the closest black hole to Earth, V616, has a mass of billions of kilograms. To make this number more relatable, compare it to something familiar. Say it has a mass equivalent to 12 suns. This comparison helps the audience visualize the concept by imagining packing 12 suns together, making the measurement data result more tangible and easier to comprehend. Here are tips on data communication skills used extensively by business leaders in top companies like Amazon and Apple. When presenting data to senior management, use size and weight to enhance understanding. Bezos frequently employs comparisons in his presentations, saying things like, "If you printed the Amazon.com catalog, it would be over 40 New York City phone books." Or, "We offer more than 45,000 items, about 7 times the selection at major electronics stores." In 2001, Steve Jobs transformed the music industry with the iPod, highlighting its 5 GB capacity as 1,000 songs in your pocket. Overall, stories using context, narratives, and metaphors are often more trustworthy than merely presenting data because stories promote understanding that resonates with audiences. In addition, one way to enhance data story narratives is to focus on improving data visualization, especially from this video. Thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you won't miss tips regarding data and analytics.